Holy snap. Y'all don't know what just happened in my house. I almost went to jail tonight. To jail. They had me in the back of a cop car with handcuffs on. This is why I give you the advice that I do. Okay? This is why. It's the difference between love lost in prison. I almost went to jail tonight. Like literally. I also almost went to jail for something that I didn't cause or stuff I didn't do. If I beat somebody at 11 on the clock, I promise you, I didn't do anything and I was about to go to jail for it. I was just really fortunate that I found and I ran into and I ended up 133 on the clock with the officer that kind of was saying, okay, because your dog is in your house. And you really kind of didn't do nothing to deserve to go. That's why I almost went to jail tonight. I didn't do nothing, and I almost went to jail tonight. I didn't do anything. And it kind of reminds me exactly why I ended up in this trouble the first time. Why am I in trouble, God? I kept asking, 2:22 on the clock. I kept asking, why am I in trouble, God? And you know what? Even the first time, I didn't do nothing. So why am I about to go to jail right now? I've never been in trouble with the authorities in my life for 2:44 on the clock. And now I'm in this situation. I was trying to, why are you going to do this? Because I didn't do nothing. They threatened me. If it wasn't they threatened me, then why is there broken glass and shards in front of my house? I didn't do nothing. I just asked that person to leave me alone like umpteen times. Please just leave me alone. Please. Not in a nice way, because you know what? At some point in time, I will get dog ass. Like, I almost went to jail tonight. I was in handcuffs until this very hour. Why? You want to know? That was my tower to realize and teach me the same thing I'm telling you. 404, you're worth it. You know what? I almost lost faith in people. 414. Oh my God. I really did. I almost lost faith in people. Like I thought, I think, and sometimes I will, that people are just kind of 433 on the clock, just kind of, they don't have hearts no more. And 444 on the clock, the officer that I was speaking to that had me in the back of his cop car with my handcuffs on, about to take me to jail, He said, we're just wait till we decide what we gonna do. He didn't have sympathy in his heart either. But he felt for my situation. 505. I could see it in his eyes. I could feel it in myself. He really felt sorry for me. I didn't do anything. I didn't really. Usually I go to jail for fighting somebody. I will fight you on some if you on some BS. 5:33 on the clock. But tonight I didn't do that. And somebody saved me. Somebody saved me from being that person because I would have knocked that out. I would have knocked her out. 555, that's the truth. But then as I was saved, I learned something or two. 606. I learned something or two. I ain't got to put my hands on you. And the thing is, the more I love myself, the less I got to touch you. I don't want anything to happen to your family, your children, or anyone else. But the point is, I didn't do nothing for you to have done this. When people just pick on you for what? Bullshit? 655. I learned a lot tonight. I don't ever want to talk to this person. I don't want them as a entity in my life. I don't want them around. I learned something tonight. I was in handcuffs, almost went to jail right now. For what and why? I did nothing. I'm loving light. I would never hurt or put my hands or anything on anybody. And I still almost end up the one. It showed me something. Fucking Aquarius! Them lying, cheating, sideways ass motherfuckers. Fuck them. This is the second Aquarius I almost went to jail behind. Fucking Aquarius. I'm sorry. If you're Aquarian, and I mean, for real, it's gonna take a whole ass a lot. My first charge came from an Aquarius, and almost this one. They have a way of trying to spin their story to make shit sound sad for them. Fucking Aquarian. And you know what? For once in my life, 909, 911, that Aquarian that tried to do me wrong is the one that ended up in the justice chair. It wasn't me. I'm home right now. Because somebody saw my light. And I wasn't wrong. And they took the handcuffs off. And they set me in my apartment. And they said, don't come out for the rest of the night. It's the best thing I could ever had because I've been really run wrong by the justice system. fucking Aquarian. And I'm done talking about them. They're not worth the read I give. I can't believe 10-10 task completion. Fuck Aquarius. They're the most manipulative, fucked up people you can meet. If you don't believe me, tell me how many of you are with one of them and it's long lasting. Scorpio too. Water signs. Yeah, I'm fire and water, but at the end of the day, I'm true. And these are the biggest liars you will ever meet. Aquarius, 1111, and Scorpions. Have you been into the desert? Drove into the desert, been into the desert, and has any Scorpion ever said, I'm not going to bite you? Mm-mm. They just wait for the moment that they can yield their tail on you and fuck you up real quick. They'll kill you with one sting of their tail if you don't do what they say. Like always walking on eggshells. Fuck an Aquarian. Fuck a Scorpion. I'm a fire sign. We don't get along to fuck anyway. 12-12. And this particular situation taught me like a great deal because the Aquarian I almost went to jail for the second time for. The first Aquarian was a lot of bullshitter ass fucking bitch. And then the second Aquarian is a lot full of shit, cheater ass bitch. And she stayed next door. So I have to really kind of go out of my way to avoid this person. Just like I have to avoid the Scorpion. The most reason I have to avoid a Scorpion is because I'm a fire sign. Fuck an Aquarius, fuck a Scorpion. Sharper clairvoyant. How you doing, baby? Hey, baby. Did you hear me? I almost went to jail tonight. I was in handcuffs. I literally almost went to jail tonight. Why? Because an Aquarian lied for the second time. The one thing I do know is I learned something tonight. I don't get along with every sign. I don't like Aquarians, and I don't much get along with water signs. But I sure don't like Aquarians. I don't like air signs. I don't like, it's just not for me. Or water signs, they're not for me. We can have like moments, water signs and I. But me and Aquarians, there hasn't been a good Aquarius, Libra or Gemini air signs. We have not had a good anything so far. Water signs, we have good sex, but they'll break your heart. That's why I don't like them much too either. But my dog is like a water sign, so I don't know why, it's neither here nor there. But I mean, this is an animal. The human side of like certain parts is what it is. But me and air signs, look, I'm giving them the deuces. I'm giving them the deuces. Hi, Shirley. How you doing, sweet love? Because I'm not gonna go to jail or not be supported or this or that or the other. Still have to support them. I can't. I can't do air. I can't do it. I can't. But I'm a fire sign. I nearly ended up in my county jail tonight behind the air sign, and that would make it twice. Shirley, yes, you will get a job at the animal shelter if you really put yourself into it. Look, let me tell you something. Sharper. There's fire in earth. At least I have a ground to build my fire on. But water, unless there's an oil fire in the middle of the ocean, I really just can't do shit with it. But Shirley, yes, baby, you'll have what you want. As long as you go after it. And if you have to go after it with self, that means go to the person that you want the job from and say hi to them. Show your face, show your love. Oh, Shirley, you didn't hear my story? About I've been 30 minutes out of handcuffs. And this is the second time an air sign would have sent me to jail. An Aquarian. Not any other sign. An Aquarian almost sent me. The first time I went to jail, it was an Aquarian. The second time I went to jail, it was, this time I'm sitting in the back tonight, in the back of a cop car is an Aquarian lying on my name twice. And I thank God that there was a person there that kind of saw through the bullshit and let me go home and sit right here with you all. I'm so happy to be here. I can't say nothing. Yeah, ask every damn question. They had me in handcuffs in the back of a handcar just now because an Aquarian couldn't tell the truth to her damn self or shut the next one. I knew I couldn't trust that person, but they're my neighbors, so I tried to just be cordial, and cordial turned into that. It was a lot of drama I just got out of. The officer walked me in handcuffs to my front door and said, "Don't come out." That's what I'm saying, Shirley. That was the fucking scary shit. Because my dog's here. I have a home. I have stuff to keep up. I have my own, I literally nearly went to jail because somebody lied on my name and said I attacked them, but they broke their liquor bottle. They threw my liquor bottle at my house. And then when I put it back on their front porch, I said, look here, you ain't about to do this, and I'm not argue with you, but here's your liquor bottle. They came with a shard of it and tried to threaten me with it. So I went in my house and got a knife. I am so happy. The best thing that the cops could have done was confiscate my knife. Because I'm not playing with you, little girl. But one thing I do know is you had to threaten me first. I don't really bow down to stuff I'm not threatened by. And if you threaten to kill me before God said I'm supposed to go, and then I told that to the officer, why does someone get to threaten me with bodily harm? And for once in my life, I'm not the one that went to jail. This is the first time, and I don't do people like that in my life. But this is the first time someone has ever taken my side and understood. I would never do it. You guys see my videos. I would never do anyone like that. Remember, if you watch the earlier videos, the one before this one, where that person's kids is sitting in my house. Thank you, Sharp Person. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. I know you got to go to bed. I know you got to get some sleep. I know you got to do what you got to do for you. Thank you so much for being here to listen to my story. I know you have to work. You have things to do. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so proud of you. That's what I'm saying. You know what? That's not what I'm saying. Thank you very much for acknowledging it. I didn't start it. I didn't even damn finish it. For once, I didn't get judged like that. The person that's lying on my name didn't win for once. The list is open. Thank you, sweet love, and ask your question. Put it in the chat box and I'll answer it. So, let me move on. Because all I can say is that thank you, God, Source, Universe, and everybody behind me and praying for me and all that good stuff. And 3 months in love. I'm so sorry when I channel, my body tends to do this, especially when I'm like at the catch me earlier. What is coming for you in love? And this is the thing. What's coming for you in love is kind of like, you're going to think this is weird what I'm saying. Yeah, Shirley, you can ask any question. You can have whatever you like. So, what's coming for you in love, Karina, is this. I guess that song was meant for you too. You can have whatever you like. What's coming in the future for you is, well, you make it. You got anybody walking down a damn street, somebody at the grocery store, somebody anywhere. You can have a somebody at any point in time. One of them you might marry, one of them they might be assholes. You have to share, and then you be like, I don't want you no more. But you know what? The beautiful thing is that I'm not gonna tell you nothing. It's just freaking dare to love. Love the journey. This is a journey. Your entire life. So why? When you can have whatever you like, Sagittarius. You can have whatever you want. What are you striving for? You can ask me if you're going to be like Mr. Lover, Mrs. Lover. Ooh. If you're not actually in your actual life, you can ask me all the questions you want, but in your actual life, if you're not actually putting out into the universe what you want, that means you have to give. You got to give love to get love. So if you want the Mr. Lover, Mr. Bombastic, then you're going to get that. But if you want a good morning, beautiful, how was your night, then you're going to get that. It depends on how you manifest. What are you manifesting? Because if you miss the bombastic, you're going to get that. Check me now, my butt, they got me Mr. Boom Romantic. And or you can get that good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side now. It just depends on what you manifested. So, what are you manifesting in actual life, in real reality? So, when you wake up in the morning, and do you go to clubs, bars? That's one night stand manifestation. I can tell you that. Or do you go to the movies, or you go to shopping, or you go this or that? Are you willing to say hi to the person that is really cute and look you at the sides? Like, yeah. What are you manifesting? You want me to tell you you're going to find love? Okay, I'll do it for you. You're going to find it. Okay. Eventually. But in the next month, I can't say that because it depends on how you manifest, or are you open to let love in? I don't know you. And that's what it is. What is L's current feeling for me? Shirley, we ain't gonna keep going through this. You ask about the same person all the time. What I said. I love you, baby. Thank you for coming. I'm not gonna answer that. We always talk about this all the time. Me and you, Shirley, how many times I gotta answer the same question and it's still gonna be the same answer? Now you're playing with me. What L is, what Leo is, then you a Virgo, and then what is the actual initial to their name. It's still the same person. And I keep telling you the same thing. Okay, bye-bye. Try that question in about 4 months. Are you serious? That's some weird shit. But I also told everyone I have ghosts in my house. Yeah, some weird shit happens in here. It's kind of like weird a lot. You also call Shirley. You call him Leo. You call him. You call yourself. Is it the same person or not? We all need to start being real with ourselves, Shirley. Um, yeah. My dog moved. This one. I got one right here, but that one. That is weird. But I also know. First of all, stop kicking me. Secondly, I have ghosts in here. Ancestors speak to me. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. I don't doubt it. I've always wondered if I have like the power of mind to move something with my mind, but I don't have that gift. But it's kind of weird it happened. Sometimes I have like hear weird shit in my kitchen, refrigerator, oven. Like sometimes it sounds like I turned my oven on, but I didn't. So it makes that oven click, brr, brr. When you turn the oven on to it's setting, and then you have to wait for it to end. Say something like it'll beep or say something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, brr. But what if you didn't set your oven and it still does it? It's some weird shit goes on in my house. That's what I be telling people. First of all, Shirley, thank you very much. Let me say something. And I'm gonna repeat this one more good goddamn time. And if you don't understand it, then I'm very sorry, sweet love. His feelings is not about that. The question is why you have to ask in the first place. Why do you have to ask what they feel? Aren't you better than that? I'm so sorry. Excuse my sore right here. This was an ingrown hair that kind of I had to put alcohol on, and it finally feels better underneath, but it still left a mark. Um, aren't you better than that? Aren't you like Superwoman? Aren't you like the best thing ever? If you gotta ask what they feel, then ask yourself, why do you have to ask that question? Does that person not allot you to tell you how they feel about you? The list is always open, so please ask your question. I will go back up the chat and make sure I answer it. Are you not the best thing that anybody could ever have? So why are you asking? Why do you keep asking if somebody that isn't there about somebody that's not there? Are they with you? Even if they are, why do you have to ask? It's kind of a forbidden scenario. Exactly. First of all, the only thing that's forbidden is what you say is forbidden. And the only reason that it works as a forbidden is because they are also living in the space you are. How can something be forbidden if there's, look, and put it like this. Smoking marijuana is forbidden in our country, but you know what? People in the old schools, they be like, well, I'm going to stop smoking because it's illegal here. And then guess what? The ones of us that did, I don't anymore. I don't smoke anymore. But if you still smoke marijuana in somewhere where it's illegal, you still get to smoke your weed. Only thing that's forbidden is the guidelines between you and the person that you're with. And the only reason why it's forbidden is because you and he said so. Otherwise, forbidden is like something you just don't do. What sense does that make? I'm a human. I got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 nostrils, 2 lips. Let me kiss you. That's the only thing forbidden about the things you do. You don't have to stop where somebody freaking put just because somebody did this to your relationship don't mean that you got to. Okay. And then the question of, that's so sad. Why did you retract your question? I have 2 interviews on Monday, Tuesday. How? You know what? No more frivolous questions. I have to poop in like 3 hours. How will my poop feel? Tell me about that. I have to poop in 3 hours. How will my poop feel? You don't know? Well, shit, I don't know either. Can you tell me how my poop my you know what? I have my dog needs to go out in 3 hours. I mean, will my dog be able to poop 3 hours from now and pee and do it all at the same time? Oh, you don't know? Then why the heck would you think? Don't do me like that. Thank you. Okay, you're a new subby. Thank you for subscribing. So ask something worth asking, because money comes and goes. So does jobs. Ask something about yourself, the inner you. I can tell you about that. Did you hear that? Hold on, guys. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Y'all heard that. Y'all see what I'm saying, right? Y'all see what just happened? Y'all heard those 3 knocks in the back of my apartment. Oh, Lord Jesus. Weirdest shit I've ever seen. That's what I want to know about. This is some ghosty stuff going on up in here. Like, for real. Kind of scared more than anything. What the hell is this going on here? May God be my witness. I don't know what the heck just keeps happening. It's weird. Very unusual. Capsulating. Oh, man. Huh? Am I the only one that heard that? Nah, bro. No, bro. Nah, bro. There's no way. I'm not the only one that heard that. Rewind this goddamn video, and there's no one at my front door. It said, rewind it. It was the weirdest. You heard it? I entered my front door, and there's no one there. I'm freaked out right now. Some fucking freak shit. I even pulled out my baseball bat. I'm so sorry, y'all, because y'all was supposed to jail tonight, so I got some protection. But still, where the heck did that sound come from? What was that? That's what I'm scared of about being in this apartment by myself. You heard the knock. You heard it. That's what I'm afraid of. You heard the knock. I went and answered my door and there's no one there. But you heard the knock, though. Y'all think I'd be joking about the things I say. It's not a joke. You heard the knock at my front door and there ain't nobody there. It's just me and my little dog. And me and you. What the hell just happened? That's some freaky stuff. How freaky stuff can you get? Like, for real. I was kind of waiting for it to happen in front of everyone. And you heard it just now. That, well, excuse me, what was that? I mean, it's inexplicable why Spirit keeps messing with me like this. I mean, what do I say? What do I do? like sending me these messages. Where these knocks are coming from, I just freaking don't know. I'm weirded out. I live alone sometimes. What the heck? Why did I get these knocks? Why does Spirit keep trying to freak me out? No, I'm freaked out right now, so this is my freaked out moment that y'all don't get to see on the screen. I tell you guys about it, but people don't listen. People just kind of have their own way of seeing and doing things. Okay. But you heard it. You heard somebody literally look, son, and then him. He's like irritating. Can you move? You have one. This is you. This is me. Thank you. And they knocked. Am I? What am I so? What does that mean? You heard it right. So I said, who is it? No, I just, and that's a part of my life that freaks me out. That happens all night long, all day long. Yeah, you heard it right. Rewind the video. Everyone else will hear it too. This is live. That means you can rewind it at any time. It's so freaky. I get freaked out. That happens in my house all the time. It's not a 12 a.m. It's a 24-hour for me. It's, what time is it for real where I'm at? Oh, it is 12 where I'm at. Is it? Wait. $11:44. It's not even 12 here. That's what I'm saying. It's not 12 a.m. here. Did y'all hear that? I told y'all there's some freaky shit to be happening up in my house. And that's what happened. It's not 12 here. I checked my door, ain't nobody there. It's not 12 here. And these things happen in my house 24 hours. Remember I told you? It's scary, right? Yes, it is. And I told you, my oven, certain hours of the day when I want to cook, I'm turning my oven on. But my oven makes a sound. You know how like your oven is, you set your oven to heat. So I set my oven at 350. And it makes that noise, that sound. Oh, I made myself some really good baked chicken. And then I bought me some churches as well. So I'm eating both of them. But my food is better than churches. So I'm kind of eating it. With fries. I don't eat French fries. It's kind of Detrimental that I to the body. French fries are not as good, but I do have baked potato. I just haven't eaten it yet. Maybe that's why my oven's going off. Anyway, no, I took it out. I turned my oven off. Excuse me. No, we don't do Chick-fil-A French fries. If I really want some French fries, I go to Freddy's. Freddy's hamburger with the steak burger and then the like really nicely seasoned spaghetti fries. Mm. I don't mess with if I'm gonna fall off, I'm gonna fall off like all the way. I want some Freddy fries. That's what I want. If I'm gonna fall off, I'm gonna fall off all the way. Freddy's with the steak burger, and then make sure they over season. Just tell them, can you put some fry season in my steak burger, and then put extra season on my Freddy fries. Oh, it's so good. Shirley, don't apologize, please, but sweet love. I mean, it is so good. I'm crying right now too, sweet love, about not having no Freddy fries. But I don't eat, or I'll just go to McDonald's. And McDonald's, I like their fries too because they also have spaghetti. I mean, what is it called? Um, they have the smaller fry, and if they cook it right, I want my McDonald's fries fresh. Don't give me no 4 hour fries. No. Do that. I really made my dinner. So I I pre cook. I mean I prep. What do you? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to menopause, and so I don't think right about what I'm trying to say. So I pre-cook my food, and then I cook what I want for the evening, and then I will put the rest in the freezer. And then when I'm hungry, I'm just put it in the refrigerator. Prepped. Thank you. My mind doesn't work right anymore now that I freaking am going through menopause. I get upset with myself, but I do. I prep my food. So right now, today I cooked beef and rice, and then I have chicken, and then I have to put on the stove before. Oh no, I don't. And then I have chicken and salad. You give what away? I don't eat. You know what? I stopped eating greasy food, and even though I bought Church's chicken, I don't eat the skin because it's too greasy. Like it makes me feel bad after I eat it. But I'll eat the meat in the middle, the chicken part. Yeah, Dana, it really is. I mean, for real. The breading part of any meal is always going to be greasy unless it's baked or air fried. You can eat air fried. It's better than eating something that was cooked in a pound of grease, or not even a pound of grease, like a trough of grease. It is. But I bake a lot of my food or I boil it. So I don't, for some reason, even though, you know, I'm going to tell you something. I don't even know about everybody else, but chicken just kind of does my body bad. Gives me gas. It makes me, but I love me some chicken. I'm like, especially churches. I grew up on it. My daddy was a church. He worked at churches my whole life. And he would every night, he would pack up a box of churches and bring it to the house. So I don't eat the skin of it, but I'm addicted to that. Kind of like prosciutto. I'm addicted to prosciutto too. Anybody ever tasted prosciutto? The cured, thin sliced pork. No, baby. I don't know what it is about that. And it's like $5 a pack. Thank you, Dana. Salty and savory. It's so good. Sometimes look, it's $5 a pack, $10 for two, $20 for four. Sometimes I eat it and then I swell up and with my hand. I told you I'm going through menopause, so salty and savory make me swell up like something else. But I still do it. I only got one life to live. I ate 2 packs today. I'll show you. They sitting here in the trash can. It's so sad. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself. I love prosciutto. I can't even say that. Prosciutto is, oh my God, it's so good. And I'm not talking about the deli style. You have to buy that, the one, if you have an HEB where you're at, if you have one, you have to buy the deli one. Not the one that comes in the other country. This is southwestern prosciutto. This is prosciutto from I don't know. Ashwanas. I don't fucking know. Not that one. It's the deli prosciutto. Oh God. And then make sure that if you buy good prosciutto, that the trick to buying good prosciutto is buying the one that don't have the brown stuff on the outside. All the meat on the prosciutto is pink. So I'm thinking about starting a cooking show. I really make really good food. Actually, I make really excellent food. An infant devoured my food, and so did their sister. Anyway, today. I like spicy food, and he still ate it. He ate it with a whole bottle of water. I was like, it's hot. I said, it's hot. He still ate it though. So I'm thinking about making a cooking show about how I bake my food. I promise you, it was so good. Eat it. A baby don't eat nothing he don't want. And he ate it. All of it. I was surprised. He ate every ounce of that. I made spicy beef and rice. And he ate it. Burned his mouth up. But he still ate it. And I didn't, you know what? Originally, I wasn't even offering it. I gave him I gave him 3 pieces of mine. So I bought a 4-piece box. I gave him 3 of them. Was that already? Oh, snap. Give me a second, please, love. So, okay. My oven is not even on, but do you hear it ticking and clicking like it is? Like my oven is on, but it's not. It's the weirdest thing I ever seen. Give me 4 more seconds. And my meat got cold. I gotta go put it in the microwave. So yeah, get down. I'm tired of you doing that. I'm mad at you right now. Don't wait till I leave and try to take up the whole couch. And then don't want to move. Oh my God. I'm going to show you. I don't care. The reason you have to get down, sir, is because every time I move off this couch, you want to lay your body across it. And then don't want to move. And you know you have your spot. Look at him. He's mad now. I kicked him off the couch. He mad. Look at him. He mad as all get out. But I'll show you. I'll let you hear it. And my microwave finished doing this thing. I'll let you hear it. Look, now he's back. Look at him. You can't sit up here. The reason you can't sit up here is because this is my chair. Thank you. This is my seat. And if I move off of it, I don't want you to take it over. I don't want to fight you to sit back down. Oh, Lord, jeez. Okay. So listen. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Dad. But listen. Just give it a minute. My oven is about to tick. Like I set it to a setting and it's off. It's not getting anything in there. Yeah, he's very, I don't even, domineering. He's a very dominant dog. Watch him. Here he comes. Look, he's sitting right here watching me. He's about to come up here. I know him like a page in a book. He's a Cancer. He's very emotional. Even if I lay in my own bed, he will not stop trying to get in it. Yes! Very clingy. He's not done. He just know I said give it a dang on break. He's crazy as all get out. Here he comes. Watch him. Y'all remember like my previous segments where I was like fighting him to just look. Now he's rubbing across my feet. This is what he does. He's rubbing across my feet in about 20, between now and 20 minutes. He's gonna put his face right here. He's my baby. I love him. That's my baby. I mean, I like every water sign, but I like this one. But I'm a Cancer rising. But he's not going to stop. And when I put him right back up here, this is my food. Have you lost your mind? I don't eat your dog food. He'll be here. So anyhow, like I was saying, in a little bit, you're going to hear my oven tick. And then, fry hog balloon. I don't know how to pronounce half the names y'all put on here. But, yes. So, he heard the knock in my house of no one there. And now my oven's gonna tick, and my oven's not even on. It's just, shit just keeps happening. I'm kind of scared to stay in here. I'm kind of freaked out a little bit. Chantel. Okay. Hi, Chantel. Look, here he is again. There he is. He don't got no respect. And you know I ain't give him shit. You can't eat my food. I don't eat your dog food. Here he is. Look. Disrespectful ass. Full of disrespect. So I'm gonna look what he want. Then when I get up, he gonna sit all in my seat. Act like it's his. Like he buying it. I might should put salt in front of my door. I sage a lot. But I don't like the voodoo stuff. My ex father and my brother's daddy, he was a voodoo person. I'm not like a big voodoo person. I sage though. I do believe in like crystals and saging and spiritual baths, but when you start using salt and creating, but at the same time, Miss Shirley and Miss Chantel, at the same time, I mean, it's not that it doesn't work. It does. Oh, thank you so much. At first when I saw these glasses, I was like, they're like way big, but then I said, you know what? I'm still keep them anyway. They suit me. Thank you for loving my doggy too. But yeah, I'm afraid he picked me in a way. So my next door neighbor, she has 4 kittens. They're all brown except for one. One of them is black and white. And you know what? The same person that almost sent me to jail tonight. So his brothers and sisters, they're all brown and black, but he's the only one that came out black and white. But the most unique thing about him is he has one blue eye and one brown one. I thought that was absolutely cute. I didn't know he was going to be like this. But he's this way in like it's part of his personality. It's awesome and bad in the same. So I can sleep like this with him like he's a baby. Like cuddle up with him. Like he's so sweet. Like I can cuddle up with him. We can sleep like this all night. Like he's like my child. The worst part is when he gets too comfortable, he starts doing crazy stuff. Like peeing in my house. I'll find a pile of poop somewhere. He knows better. He still just does it. So I kind of got to keep him always on his toes. But the most awesome thing is he's always up for the challenge. Not that I'm challenging, but the fact that he is. And I gotta overcome it. That's the challenge. You know, I gotta overcome his neediness. He's not gonna stay like this. Watch all my other segments. He gets all in my face, walk across my lap, scratch me, bite me. And he does all of that. So I have to decide. But that's fun though. Even though sometimes I just kind of get annoyed with it. He's such a sweet dog. Yes, he is. He's a sweet baby. That's what I tell him all the time when I take him out to walk. Oh, good boy, sweet baby. When I'm mad, then I have to call him by his name. I said, up. Not mad, but trying to be serious. He don't take me seriously though. He really kind of doesn't. I don't know why yet. Probably why we have an argument. Because I'm Sagittarius. I mean what the fuck I said. He still just don't take me seriously though. Maybe that's part of the things I think is cute. Maybe that's what I'm looking for in a human. Is somebody that understands that I'm very focused and driven and don't take me serious like a Taurus. Don't take me serious like a Taurus. Take me serious like I will tell you when I mean what I said. Otherwise, can we just have fun? Why does everything have to be so this or that? Can I just have the luck of loving you? Maybe not. Can I sit here and eat good food with you? Can I eat baked chicken and Turkish chicken at the same time? I think it's what I like about him. All I know is I gotta go. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Geminis. Geminis. I like Geminis. I mean, you know what? I say that air signs like fucking suck nuts. I ain't gonna lie. I said that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't lie about my shit. I know that I'm not compatible with Libras and Aquariuses. But I like Geminis. I kind of do. But at the same time, Gemini is my South North sign. And then my sign of home and family is Libras. My Jupiter is in Sagittarius, so I'm always lucky. But it's a different kind of luck. It's not like I'm going to win a lottery every day of the month luck. It's like I put some number down on, a lottery card. And I play it every day of my life every day for a year. Within that year, I'll win the lottery. Kind of like I have. Or I'll study something for a long time that makes money. And then somehow I'll find the one thing, the one place that I can profit immensely. That's what kind of luck I am. I have. I can't, my luck doesn't consist of a scratch off ticket that I win one time, or I pay one set of lottery numbers, a quick pick. I have to be very specific. You're a Sagittarian moon? Ooh, you are dangerous. What moon sign means what is within hidden. And yes, we are very lucky. And I'm a big Sagittarian, not like a little one. Like, I'm not just a Sagittarian sun. I'm a Sagittarian sun. I'm a Sagittarian, I don't know, not Venus, Mars. I'm a Sagittarian. I have a whole bunch of Sagittarian placements. Like, I have 7 Sagittarian signs just in the tropical of my zodiac. I'm not even talking about my houses. Because when you get to my houses, I'm more Libra and Scorpio and Sagittarian. Not Scorpio, water sign, air sign. I'm a Virgo, and like all my placements are like kind of really well placed. So I'm a Virgo because I don't mind being here in this space, and not messing with nobody. That's like the beauty of me. And then I'm a Libra in that I'm, very family oriented. And then my Capricorn is okay. I don't mind to have a little drink and one, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the wilder side of life. Taurus, yeah, I can be a bit stubborn with the things that I want and I like, but in a good way. It's just I'm so happy for my zodiac. I'm so happy for my birth chart. I can't even say enough. And then, I don't mind helping others. I love that. I love answering these questions. I love meeting new people. I like saying hi and hello. I like that my dog is ornery. I still like him. He don't listen to shit I say half the time. He's very learned, but he just still don't. I can go upstairs and up my stairs in my apartment, and he'll still be down there sniffing something I told him he can't have. That's him. If I say, no, don't eat off the ground, he still eat it. If I say, no, Max, don't drink water with worms in it, he'll still try to drink it. I don't know, maybe that's why we get along, because he's hard-headed like me. Shoot, can't nobody tell me there's nothing I can't do. I don't know. Maybe that's why we have respect for each other right now. I still, sometimes just want to just kind of be like, pop. And it happens. I will tap him on his nose real quick, but still doesn't work. He is his own dog. And I respect that about him, but he's also a good little baby. Like, like if I want somebody to sleep with and cuddle up with, there he is. He don't listen. For real. He's a cuddle bug though. We can chill and watch Netflix. At least I don't want to call him a placeholder because he's not that. But as I am growing and finding my forever love, he still is a Netflix and chill cuddle bug. He still what's up. He's 100 with me. He protects me. He doesn't. Oh, Lord Jesus. He makes me realize, he makes me see the softer side of love. And it's been a while since I've done that. I mean, I can't say I'm not hurt by my exes in the past, but he puts a little like sweet side of things. Right? He does. I know. Look at this. And when he was on the floor, he just kind of didn't give he was like worried about being on the floor and not sitting right here. So when I go sit in my bed, he does the same thing. He worries about being on the floor versus in my bed. And so if I don't let him sleep with me and Netflix and chill, then he scratches me all night and he will sleep by the bed. I just have to say no enough. Do you know how many no's that is with him? There's a lot of no's. Because he's a Cancer, he's a cuddle bug. I have to say no a lot for him to just stop trying to get in my bed and let me sleep. And then he wants to wake up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna stop bragging about my dog because that's what we're here for. But I love my puppy. I love my people though too. And thank you very much for participating. I just kind of needed to sit here and talk and kind of calm myself down because I almost went to jail. So I wanted to calm myself down. So I appreciate speaking. It really helped. Sometimes you know what? Sometimes the people that sign on here, they don't really realize how much they're helping me as well. And thank you. Thank you. I'm here for you, but you're also here for me too. So thank you. I'm glad I didn't go to jail too. That's why I'm sitting here just rambling. This is not even the norm of what I do. Shirley, thank you. Thank you. I'm I'm appreciative that I have you all to lean on too when things seem unfair in my life as well. And all of you, and especially you, Shirley, and especially you all came too. So it's not like I feel like I'm just pushing out energy, but I feel like I'm receiving it as well. And thank you. Thank you all for being here when I was really in fear of having to go through detriment of caused by something I didn't do myself. It was just somebody like for real trying to dim my light. Thank you. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Hold on. I'm so sorry. You did speak of it before. Please excuse my disrespect. Um, can you speak one more time of your name, please? I apologize. You said Monica, right? No, you didn't say that. Oh God, I hate doing that. Calling somebody by name that ain't theirs. Hold on, claim ye. I'm so sorry, sweet love. Five. Why you do me like this with this FY name in the first place? Why you do me like this? I'm so sorry, sweet. That was, I feel rude. I'm just terrible with names. Like terrible. It's not that you didn't tell me. Please excuse me. I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. What one more? Look, that's not funny. That's not funny. I'm terrible with names. You know what? I've had that stigmatism all my life. Since I was a kid, my dad would be like, "Okay, what's their name?" I'd be like, I know what they look like. Do you mind repeating your name? Chantel. Okay, I'm so sorry, sweet love. Thank you, Chantel, for repeating it. Okay, look, I wear glasses. Give me a second. It is Chanel. Chanel with a T. Chantel. Okay, look. Look, I'm embarrassed as fuck. Thank you, Chantel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Shirley, for coming. I really appreciate you. Because I don't know. I don't know. Because I have a hard time showing my feelings, so please bear with me. I was really in a place where I thought people didn't care. And I get sick of people like my next door neighbor. I had them over here, her kids playing my guitar, hanging out, playing my instruments. Hello, hello, sweet love. I went to their house. I took our kids swimming. I get back. She gets drunk, and all of a sudden, she's trying to send me to jail. Thank you, Chantel. You know what? You did that for me. Because I'm a name illiterate. I'm name ignorant, which means not illiterate, ignorant. Thank you so much. Ignorance is the lack of being able to doesn't mean I'm not intelligent or smart. But thank you, Chantel. I appreciate you doing that. You did do that for me. Thank you so much. I was completely embarrassed me if I forgot it like a third time. Hello, everybody. Shirley. Ice cream, paint job. What's up, sweet? Pooja. Hi, sweet love. You know what? I'm great, fine, sexy, and beautiful. How are you? And you better send yourself the same affirmations too. Yeah, I do. I do work with. I must. Yes, I work stocks. I do, and I'm super smart. Probably too smart for my own good. All of you, you're all awesome. I do. I trade forex stock and I trade regular stock. Well, I don't trade stock. You invest in stock and you trade in forex. Chantel, how old are you then? Before you turn 20? 'Cause I'm 40. So, okay, that's a great age to start. That's the reality of where you are. Is you can buy something like think about what the economy needs the most today. You're 19? Okay. June 13th. You're a June 13th baby that makes you a Cancer as well. I know, I know. Don't cry about it. You're a Gemini. Okay, I'm so sorry. So, okay. Okay. Thank you, Chantel, for changing your name. And then on the flip side, I have my cup. It's the middle of the night. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry, sweet love. So, okay, this is the perfect age to start. Invest in something that you know that the economy extremely needs. today and just leave it there. So even when I forex exchange, I invest when the lowest of the low of their economy. And it takes about a good month and a half to make money. Some serious amount. However, I'm Temperance, the Sagittarian sign, the one that everything loves. Patience is the virtue. So I let it sit there. As long as it doesn't go below my buy-in, and it just keeps on rising, even if it toggles in the middle, like buying, I don't know, investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to go up and down. Whew. See, I'm channeling. Bitcoin is going to go up and down. However, it'll go up $100 and go down, I don't know, 10, then go back up another 15, and then go down 5. So if it went up $100 and then it went down 10, then you just made $90, and then it went up another 15, and then it went down 5. Then I think you just made 100 real quick. So I'm about to make yes, I'm thinking about talking about, my channel doesn't have a specified anything. I read cards too. I mean, for real, like I have like a whole bunch of decks. But I also like to be personal with people. I like that personal thing that you can have with somebody. Thank you, Chantel. I appreciate you. I do talk about it. You just gotta catch me mid-conversation. That's the thing. Because when I'm channeling, I'll tell you exactly what I learned, and a lot of them. Like, I love oracles. I love these things. I love oracles. Look at my oracle cards. My oracle deck is so freaking beautiful. It's beautiful. I love oracles. And then, somebody gave me this deck, the person that tried to send me to jail tonight. But I don't use it as much because she's a voodoo priestess. Not a voodoo priestess, she's a dark magic worker. I just, but my oracles that I bought myself, look at these things. Oh my God, look at them. How beautiful is that? I adore my oracle. Look at this. I've never even seen this one. I love my oracle deck. What's meant for you will come. And then I have also a fairy deck. And it's very specific. And it doesn't lie. And it reads out everything. I have a regular God dang it. B, don't do this right now. So I have a regular gilded deck. I love my gilded deck. It's beautiful. And it's shiny, and it actually enhances the color because I'm a color person. When I read, I have also another oracle deck, and this one's also gorgeous. Look at this. I love this deck as well because it's very specific. And then this one, this is my truth been the brim of the brim of the rim of the rim of the realms of truth deck. I thought about buying more decks, but my decks have a way of telling a story all its own. Stop. I have a spirit trying to come through right now. Yes. They have a way, yeah, the colors and this is the back of the deck. This is my brimstone deck. Like, if you want to know the ultimate of the ultimate truth of ultimate everything, it sticks out that way, just like me. I stick out as a human being, and I don't know why. I can walk in a room and there's people come up to me and say, I don't know why, but when you walked into this room, you like, there's everybody here and you're the only one I noticed. People tell me that all the time. So I pick decks like that. Decks that are just like, when they walk in the room, oh God, stop. Whoever, some ancestors, when I yawn like that, an ancestor is trying to speak to me. Every time if I pick up my decks, I yawn because they're talking to me. I noticed a lot of the Sagittarians carry that power. That way. But the only thing is, everyone carries that power. Oh God, here it goes. I can't stand when this starts because it's kind of annoying when my channeling starts making me yawn a lot. And if I wouldn't have touched my decks, I wouldn't have been yawning like that at all. But my decks have that power. I mean, we're connected. And when I bought my decks, and I took my favorite ones, which I don't pull them out anymore because somehow they got like they got doused in water from a leak in the ceiling of an apartment that I didn't want to live in. So they got doused in water, but I still keep them though because they're a part of me. So when I chose them, they chose me. So when I bought my new decks, when I buy a new deck, I stack them on top of those decks because it's chosen so that I can read accurately, which is kind of awesome, if you ask me. I mean, and then once, oh, here it goes again. And I'm not even sleepy. It's annoying. It's so annoying. I would spirit whatever. If I read right now, I would stop yawning eventually. But I already did a reading. I'm trying to tell spirit. You notice if you watch the video, there was knocks, and then my oven kept acting like it's going off, and then there's shit going on in my apartment. When I hear some ghosty shit, I get kind of annoyed with it more than I feel gifted because I don't want to have to see that shit all the time. And then somebody made it known that the puppy behind me, this toy dog, moved by its damn self. Kind of freaks me out a bit. But it's the power of the spirits that are around me. Somebody's trying to speak. It moved. Go up to the chat box. Go up the line. I think who made it clear that it did that? Was it you? It does. Things, weird shit happens. I heard a knock. The knock at my door, remember I went to go answer it? It was nobody there. My microwave goes off by itself. Some weird shit. I be telling people, sometimes I get freaked out by it. I really get freaked out. Because I don't understand sometimes why it happens, but it happens. That's the part of my spiritual gift that I'm trying to understand. I say understand. I'm trying to understand it, which means I get why it's happening. I don't know why it does though. Not yet. Give me one sec. I have a story to tell you. Give me a second. Okay. So I have a story to tell you. So in the city that I'm in, it's so messed up to have to say this, but it's the truth. So a school got shot up. The guy went in there and shot up a bunch of children, which is the saddest thing I ever heard. It makes me want to cry right now. But he shot up a bunch of children. The second night that it happened, Florida, huh? If it happened in Florida too, that's the saddest shit I ever heard. They probably an empath that had to deal with what I had to deal with that night too. But it was in Texas. They went and shot up an entire school. This kid shot children. The night after it happened, I was in my room and Brittany, I'll tell you right now in a moment. I'll explain it in very much detail. The night that it happened, I have cameras in my house. Not because I'm a dealer or some stuff. I have cameras in my house because I have a lot to lose. So I have cameras in my house. So I'm in my room looking at my playback video. I have real-time video. There's orbs everywhere. From my bedroom to my living room to this room to my bathrooms. There are orbs everywhere. And I did a segment about it the night it happened. You can watch my previous videos. It's kind of freaked me out. Look at your cameras. There were orbs everywhere. And you know what the weird thing is? It hasn't happened since. The only time I see orbs is when someone dies and they want to speak to me, or until their body is found. It's not funny and it's not fun. It's kind of scary because not everyone that dies are good people. So one night I was sleeping in my bed, and I knew it was shortly after the orb situation, and I was sleeping, and I just all of a sudden, even in my sleep, and I heard myself saying it, my child. It woke me up, and I couldn't sleep for 4 days after that. It was the freakiest stuff I ever seen or felt. And then as I was sleeping, yes, like a demon. That's what I said. Not everything that dies is good. And then I was sleeping, and I felt in my back like something like putting a force in my back as I was sleeping. And then the freakiest thing happened. So I'm sleeping, and then after that, my body started convulsing in my sleep. I'm like, no, let me wake up. Please let me wake up. So I'm trying to wake up out of my sleep as my body's convulsing like this. And I said, wait, stop. So, and I tried to open my eyes, and I couldn't breathe. And then I finally woke up, and I took the biggest breath I could and cried. That's when I know I need to sage myself a lot and Palo Santo, dragon's blood, because that's when you know that, you're spiritually open, and not just for the positive, but some negative shit can come in too. The blood of Christ. Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. It was the scariest thing. I prayed. Yeah, I started screaming. Like, I started crying that this was happening to me. And then I took my Bible, what you're saying, Brittany. I took my Bible around my entire house and started reading out of it. All of the casting out of evil in my home. I get scared when the stuff like that starts happening. I started casting out, open all my door and window. And the weirdest thing is, when I start casting out, amen, because this is God's house. I'm sorry. You know what? On some occasions, like, it wasn't all it took. Look, I'm feeling stressed out just thinking about it. It wasn't all it took. I have to open my doors, open my windows. I had to tell them why they're not meant to be here. That means I had to go deeper in the Bible than just the blood of Him. I had to tell them, you are not welcome here. It took them like every 2 Honestly, God, it was 20022, and I'm telling you this, two people in seven. I promised on Jesus. It took more than that. Then I started studying the occult. That's why I don't much read cards, because I don't need them. But secondly, because you never know what you're welcoming in, even if you listen to readings. If you're listening to readers, if you one of those people think, oh, I'm just listening to it, it still ain't the same. No, it is. Change your whole goddamn life. Look, even the stress on my shoulder came back. I feel it in my back. Telling you this. These things are, this and that are true. As above, so below. That shit can stress your ass out, and like all of a sudden you open yourself to a door that you didn't even know existed. Like, why the hell do I have like weird dreams of demons sometimes when I choose not to sage or choose not to live in, when I not to not live in love and light, it's that I'm so of the light that when I can't sleep at night because the demons are invading my dreams. That shit don't make no sense. And as soon as that stuff starts to happen, I gotta pull out God. I gotta tell God. I thank God and love God and adore Him for every day. Every day I wake up. Every day I go to sleep. I don't mind, showing gratitude every moment I breathe. But when that stuff starts happening, yeah, there's always a Bible open in my house. But one thing I know is I will cast your ass out real quick. I don't care what you want or who message you're trying to send it to. It ain't a good one. So you sure don't need to be here. Don't knock on my motherfucking door. And don't tick my microwave or make it beep or my phone goes off or some crazy thing like that. Don't do it here. You're not welcome here. Excuse my language. You're not welcome here. Don't make my dog move. You're not welcome here. If you want to speak, I think you're probably one of those ones that probably need to speak to and through God. Because I'm just a human. I'm not just, I am a human trying to give love and light to the rest of the world. I'm not about to do this. I know what I opened myself up to, and I know what job I accepted. Okay. I don't need to. Oh, I just had a vision in my head that was kind of really scary, but I don't need to open myself up to that. Not to that part. There's a lot of there's like a lot of different levels to the shit, to what we do. Otherwise, why would they call us clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant, clair this, clair that, and call us readers and then light workers? And it's a whole bunch of jobs within this box. What are the gifts of the Sagittarian? We are, I see, I know, we are philosophers and teachers. And if you want to step into your gifts, then you have to learn as philosophers and teachers to listen. Sometimes, a Sagittarian, we put so much thought into something, and sometimes they say stop thinking so I can tell you what I'm talking about. And then you can spread the news to someone else. Does that not make you a philosopher and a teacher too? Well, how are you supposed to learn your gift if your mouth and your brain won't just let the information in? That's where meditation comes. Sagittarian has a way of overthinking things, always being like with it and forth for battle. And you know what? Not everything is a battle. The battle is your brain. Because you're so smart. That's how they made us. Not that the other signs aren't, because there are other signs that are really super smart too. But those signs, those parts of your signs, that's the part, it's hard to say it. It's not like saying a Gemini needs to be worked on. I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know why I'm even talking like this, or I'm yawning right now. But it's not to say a Capricorn is this, or a Sagittarius is this, or Aries is this, or Leo is that. It's not like it doesn't work that way, because you have an entire birth chart. That's the thing. Is your entire birth chart is within you. So if I were to speak appropriately, and if I were to like fix, like somebody wants like a head, like a fixed answer of this, of what it means to be a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag. There is no straightforward answer. That's why God says, stop worrying so much about it and be yourself. Because it's not just your sun sign that makes you. It's your entire birth chart. It's the trines, the big circle with the triangles, and then the sign on it. I mean, it just kind of depends where it's at. So I don't care what your sun sign is. It just, the sun sign shows the sunny part of you. Imagine, like for real, putting your sun sign in the sky of when, you were born, whatever month it was, or whatever, because each sign has 30 days. 30 days of being in your sign. It is the birth chart. You have 30 days of being in your sign. Look up any sign. It goes from the 21st to the 22nd, from the 21st of June to the 22nd of July. It's just 30 days. You only get 30 days. Not of life, but 30 days when the sun kind of shines in your sign, of your sun sign. But there's also, I'm a Gemini, I'm a Pisces rising. A Pisces fortune. So I got 30 days of Pisces when I can just make as much money as I want. be very abundant. Go towards my abundance, whatever that may be. When you talk about fortune, I think about my money, my dollar bills. When talking about risings, I'm a Cancer rising. I'm very loving. I'm very sensitive. I'm sometimes a lot emotional. That's what water signs do. That's about like part of the every part of the zodiac that owns a water and that is a water sign in your chart. What is the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, this all love signs. It's all about your feelings, all about your love life. Cups, Pentacles. It's all about the years and then what your work life, the years, where you work, what you want to do. Ten of Pentacles. Have you found your Ten of Pentacles yet? My Ten of Pentacles is never have to worry about anything as far as money goes. And Ten of Pentacles can also be an equivalent of 10 years because Pentacles are years. Pentacles are also the family life. Ten of Pentacles can say happy wife, happy life, happy family. Pentacles are also family. So it kind of depends on where it lands for you. Pentacles are also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So wherever your Ten of Pentacles is and lies, your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it is at a 10. That's how you read your birth chart. That's what the cards mean. And then you get to not the core cards, the major arcana. When you talk about the major arcana, it's a different thing. So take your time. Love yourself. I love all of you for coming. But take your time and love yourself. Because each of these, the major arcana, the magician, and the sun card, all of these things mean something. Chantel, stop flirting with me, girl. Thank you for coming, sweet. I'm lying. Thank you. Self-love is the best love. Thank you, love. Don't cry. Dry your eyes. I'm just playing, but self-love is the best love. It really is. There's like the star card. The star card, people be like, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, oh, you're a star. No, this is self-love. Do you see how this woman has stars above her head? She's pouring water into the pond and water into the land. Self-love is the best love. That's the star. The self. See the star card, then you might be dealing with an Aquarius. No, you're dealing with yourself. And if you got a star card for yourself, that's some stuff right there. That means you have really did a lot of inner work. So what is your sign? And what is your star? It's so awesome. It's so awesome. That's why I love cards. You know, you can buy a deck from a convenience store, and it still has all this stuff in it. Eight of Wands, High Priestess. Oh goodness. Do that. If that's what you think you need to be the best of you, you know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So notice that this woman right here, if you watch the Chariot card, it has two Sphinx, one black one and one white one, driving a chariot. But the High Priestess doesn't have to move, and she don't need a Sphinx, and she still has one black one and one white one. That means I can do this forward, backward, all over again. I can love myself because I'm the queen of my castle. Look how she's sitting there. The High Priestess said, I went through all of it, and I'm the shit. Look at that face. Look at that look on my face. Like, I went through all of this shit. The tarot. See how it says tarot right here on my banister? I went through all of this shit. I'm the shit. I went through the dark side of the soul. I went through the light one, to the light worker, to everything. I did it all. I made it to the rest of the deck. I'm the shit. Because I did all my inner work. Does it ever stop? No. You go back to the page, you go back to the minor arcana, and then you start all over again with something brand new, though. But that's kind of like the joy of life. The joy of life is that it's never over until God says it is. Unfortunately for the children that were in that school, it happened sooner than it had to. But at the same time, I learned something that night when all those orbs showed up in my room. That's when I learned I was gifted. That's the awesome sauce. It's to be special. One of the chosen. That's the awesome sauce. Is my life perfect? No, but is as perfect as God wants it to be. That's the awesome sauce. That I'm really never alone, even if there's no one here. Because I don't need somebody to feel whole, but I want somebody for some Netflix and chill. Something completely different. That's why I feel special. It's because I got a seat at the table of awesomeness, of God's glory. It's like being a disciple. That's what we are. I never realized it, but that's what we are. We're disciples of God and Jesus, and we tell stories and we may, help people. I'm gonna go now because I'm getting sleepy, tired, and so is my dog, and he has to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna take him out. But for the first time, I am realizing that we are disciples. That's what light workers were in the first place. That was the first name of the light worker, is a disciple. Somebody that kind of just knew more. We're disciples. And if you're a light worker as well, you'll feel it. It's not, no cartoon can tell you nothing. We're disciples of, we're the writers of the truth. Or we're the carriers of it, or something that it kind of doesn't make, it makes sense, but you have no explanation for it. You're just gifted. You don't know at first what your gift is. Some people just kind of don't see your worth. You're a light worker, and so people try to be succubi in your life, and God has to come in here and teach you all these lessons and shit, and it kind of sucks a little bit. A succubus. Also, the plural of succubus is succubi. But you get sucked out of all of your energy, your love, you're this, you're that, because you're a light worker. So you end up with a bunch of succubi around you. And that's the plural of them. A succubus is one. A succubi is a many. People who suck the shit out of you. It's not necessarily, you can't say that succubi are evil. You can say, however, because God says they don't know no better. They just are who they are. He said there is, and I don't know why I can always say God said, I'm yawning. So God said, it's not that you're not expected or want or need more for yourself, for yourself. But what he also said is, I gave you you. And I gave them them. Therefore, you are not to judge the succubi. What you are to do, however, is still work on yourself and becoming a light worker and loving like motherfucking peace in person that you can be the best of them. Because that's the life he gave you. Let the succubi be the succubi. That's a multitude of people. And let yourself be yourself. The lesser of the evil. Whatever that means. I'm not challenging the succubi. I'm just simply the kind of person that just kind of don't want to be around you because I don't want you to suck up my energy. Because it's draining. This dog, he's a succubus. When he's awake, it's just like constant about him. Introvert, hashtag introvert. No, I'm not an introvert. I'm a mix of and everything in between. When I'm out and about, I promote businesses, parties, this and the other. That's my extrovert. But I'm a very private person. So once I'm at home, that's my introvert Virgo stage. You're more of an introvert? I'm a very private person. You see anybody here? Can I have someone here? But do you see anybody here? My life is my life. Somebody told me today, it's the craziest thing. Somebody told me today, they said the reason I worry about you is because you keep yourself. You worried about me because I'm not spreading my business to you. My business is my business. Exactly. The fuck? You just said you literally are worried and you literally question me and myself because I don't tell you my business and I keep to myself. Sometimes it's just baffling what people really are so worried about you and you don't even have to tell them nothing. I was just like, so you're worried about me because I keep to myself. Yes, because then I don't know nothing about you and know what your intentions are. Keep to myself instead of fucking away from you. So I end up in handcuffs in the back of a police car unnecessarily. You worry about me because I keep to myself. People are damn lost their damn mind. And then the person said, people think I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah. You are you a little cuckoo in a cuckoo nest. You a little crazy. You a little batshit. Batshit crazy. Yeah, you batshit crazy. They ain't lying, you sure right. They ain't lying. That shit crazy. You tripping because you don't know nothing about me. So that made you a little batshit crazy because you don't know nothing about me. We ain't dating. You don't live here. Why should you know anything about me if I keep to myself? That, girl, you crazy than a football bat. I'm done. You don't have nothing to use against me because you don't know me because I keep to myself. You don't have nothing to say for me because I keep to myself. I'll speak for myself. And you don't have nothing to say about me because you don't know nothing about me. Or you tell me everybody else's business. And what intimidates you about me is because you don't know nothing about me. Because I keep to myself. Oh, Lord Jesus. And that worries you. Red flag. You just right. Oh, Lord Jesus. I be worried about people. I worry about you with your crazy self. Look, little girl. Watch that little witch. You getting mad. I'm getting rich. Yeah. What do you need to know about me? What do you want to know? What did I keep to myself? I'll see you see that. Saddest shit I ever heard. People are so damn crazy that they are willing to go out of their way to be in your business. You going out of your way to be in my business. Don't you have a household of your own? Don't you have your own shit to focus on? Jesus. So I just stopped. And today was my last straw. Sitting in a down back of a police car. Because I let somebody in my business. And my business is keep it to my damn self. You don't even have nothing to hold me on. Oh, Lord Jesus. Shake my head too. You don't have shit to hold me on. Nothing. You couldn't even keep me in the back of the police car. I didn't do nothing. They're going to tell me I'm going to arrest you for public intoxication. I said, hold on, I never left my apartment in the first place. This is a private property. This is not public. This is down. My apartment don't even have a street name. It has an apartment name and not a street name. And then, on top of that, the person you trying to arrest me behind is the one that started it and ended it and threatened me. Don't be mad because I went in my house and got me a knife. Because she tried to say she was going to cut me. Huh? Cut me then. We both can have a knife fight. And you better be glad you ain't got a gun because I might have You threatened me with something, say you gonna cut me. I'm gonna cut your back, bitch. Fuck. Mm-mm. It took my knife and then let me go. So I'm gonna take this knife. Are you gonna take all of the knives I own, or just the one? Oh, I'm just gonna take the one. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. I knew at that point I was trying to make some bullshit up. But I just was just like, why are you doing this? They took her to jail though. It's the first time the right thing ever happened. Because she threatened my life. And then she had warrants. So you threatened me and have warrants? I didn't even know you was a criminal. Unfortunately, the next door neighbor is now taking care of her children. Thank you. She played her damn self, trying to play everybody around her. And then her mama gonna come up to me, why y'all got these white people in your business? I said, the only reason the white people are here is because your daughter threatened me. I tried to walk away and go in my apartment with my motherfucking dog and sit here and chill. And then your daughter gonna keep agonizing and antagonizing the situation. I didn't do nothing and I would never hurt nobody. But I'm a fool. I wasn't born yesterday and I'm not tomorrow. So why don't you talk to your old ignorant ass daughter about the things that she does and the lies that she tells fucking Aquarians? I haven't met an honest one yet. They're like, they sell fake as real. And Aquarians are freaking weird people to have in your life. I can't even do it. I'm a straight up, like for real. I'm a ride or die for myself. Yes, they will. Yes, ma'am. You're right. But they have a victim mentality. They'll play the victim even though or even if they were the cause of the problem. That's some honest to God shit. Twice I've been fucked over by Aquarius and ended up, first time I did end up in jail. This time, I thank God I had an officer with a heart. The first time I did end up in jail, my dad had to kind of bail me out behind an Aquarian I kicked out of my house for fucking my girlfriend. And I went to jail for it. And then an Aquarian act like I did something to him. So I got a double charge, but that one, as she said, I'm allegedly did to her, that shit got dropped because it wasn't real. I didn't do nothing to her. I just put her out. Her and my cheating ass girlfriend. And check it out. 3 days later, my girlfriend showed up with the Aquarian in her car. I almost knocked out both of them. Like Superman. For real, for real. I almost knocked out both of them, like Superman. What? It's a true story. On God. On my honor. And my girlfriend was 37 years old and this Aquarian 27. They're 10 years apart. And she went and chose a baby. Shit, I got farts older than her. Not to be rude and not to say that youngsters are not smart. But fucking Aquarian. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. And then my girlfriend of 3 years let me sit in jail. And she came back to my house after my daddy bailed me out with this same Aquarian. I almost put my foot in both of their mouth, ass and all. That really happened to me. That happened to me while they sit up in a motherfucking hotel. I will stick my foot up in your ass. And both of them were scared because they know I'll do it without fear. I'm going to go to jail that day and know I deserved it. That shit didn't make no sense, not in any given Tuesday. Because I put you out of my apartment because y'all were sitting here flirting and fucking in my house. And both of y'all don't have nowhere to go. This is my shit. Take your old 30-something-year-old ass back to your mama ass. And you little 27-year-old Aquarian. Oh, I feel sorry for y'all. I felt sorry for them. Now I feel sorry for them. It's not like I'm mad. I'm mad that it happened to me, but I feel sorry for them as a couple, if that's what they were. I just feel sorry for them. Because it's like a realm of destruction. And then she had a boyfriend behind it. I was like, where the hell did this guy come from? She wanted a multitude of people. Have you fucking lost your mind? She wanted a boyfriend, a wife, and a girlfriend. Like this one person. And she couldn't handle any of it. She called me every time she had a stress knot. Have you lost your goddamn mind? Get your ass out of my house. I don't care if you the best thing I ever had. I don't care if you were steak and eggs. Fucking get out of my house. That's what I'm saying. Scorpion and Aquarians. I don't trust a Scorpio. Not with a long handle spoon. And I don't trust an Aquarian. Not with a long handle spoon. Scorpio. You really can't trust them like that. I can't say everyone is like that, but the Scorpio was the older one. My mom's a Scorpio. She's fucked up too. My brother's a Scorpio. He's fucked up too. They have Scorpios and Aquarians. I don't trust them. I don't even trust a Libra, to be honest with you. I don't trust a Libra either. I have a adopted mom, Scorpio, but my biological mom is a Libra, and they're both fucked up. Like, how the fuck do you do so? You do your own child wrong. You don't tell me that you gonna choose a penis that you having sex with over your own child. Yeah, they get to know all your secrets. They get to know everything about you because they'll keep asking questions until you tell them. And then they will fucking, like, you won't even see it coming. That's how they are. I don't trust the Scorpio or Libra. Libras, they think that just because you're really being nice to them and you love them, that there's something wrong with you. So then they question everything about you. Excuse me? I ain't never gave you even a reason to do so. Don't. That's why. What did they say? I keep to my goddamn self. I learned a lot. I keep my secrets and all my shit to my goddamn self. I ain't telling nobody shit. I'll take it to my grave. Scorpion. Oh, Jesus. I can't even repeat it enough. Let me explain the anatomy of a scorpion. What are Mike's intentions towards you? What have they been? That's the question. What have his intentions been? And whatever his intentions have been is exactly what they are. People don't just change intentions. If he's pumpkin pie, he's pumpkin pie. If you're the reason why, then don't shit in your pumpkin pie. But if he's been shit and a player and an asshole, then that's exactly what he is. That's his intentions. Sweet love. Love yourself first, okay, baby? Don't ignore the red flags. They're sitting right there in your face. Okay? And don't ignore the good stuff. If he's pumpkin pie, then don't shit in it. But if he's really been like a player asshole, nigga, fuck boy, then that's his intentions. And he's never gonna stop doing it because that's been the dynamic of your relationship. Whatever your dynamic is his intentions. Nothing more, nothing less. Because people don't just change their intentions with you. They just don't just change it, their intentions with you. For real. Honest to God. If they intend to marry you, they will. If they intend to be a fuckboy in your life, they will. If they intend whatever they started intending with you, that's exactly what they are intending. So I don't need to know what it's about. I gave you all the scenarios. So you decide what is his intentions with you. Okay, baby? Love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, then nobody knows how to treat you. Look, and that's exactly what I'm saying, Chanel, is that if somebody come in your life, Chantel, I'm so sorry. If somebody come in your life with a whole bunch of motherfucking red flags in the first place, like they don't tell you, they tell you the good stuff about them, but they don't want to tell you why the heck they got a warrant or why they went in jail or why they, what happened with their last relationship and why that girl don't like you like that, not even a little bit, or why. I mean, there's something to dating. There's something to dating. The reason why we date is to find out who we're with. If you go sleep with them right away, what you find out? What, they got a long, or they have a short one, or it's little bitty, or once they get it, they ain't gonna be there no more. Like, don't start with that. Start with the other part. That's why you date someone first before you just give them yourself. Love yourself first. I'd rather watch porn and masturbate and do that. You date first. Ladies, date first. And I'm a gentleman. I want to date her first before I just do that. Because once I do that, that's not just mine. I know what I have to offer. I know what I can give. That way. I don't look ashy on the TV. I don't look that ashy on my real life. I look ashy on the TV. No. If I would have spent more time dating, I wouldn't have gotten a lot of situations that I've been in. And I've dated as a single person. Excuse me. It's not what's up. The people I run into is not it. And I don't have to give you my body though. Because I love me. Date. So you can find out what people's intentions are before all that. So I dated this guy for a while. And I don't even like guys. But they insisted. Oh, the reason that you ain't, you this and that because you gay because you ain't have the right man. Well, show me you the right one. So we dated. that was toilet water. I don't like guys like that. Maybe you had a good enough explanation and it made me question me at the time, but one thing I can say at the end of the day, I wish we hadn't dated. I wish I didn't, because all you wanted was my cute and my snatch. I'm not your arm candy. And I'm sure not some pound box. So date. Find out what they want. I had a guy come, and you know what? I'm not into guys. And I told him, I said, I'm not into guys, little bro. And then he came all the way an hour away, 3 cities away, an hour to my house, Ubered here. Oh, Lord Jesus. You Ubered to my house? Not even to my house, because I wouldn't even let you here. You Ubered to the store down the street. And then I said, So, okay, we went out to eat. And then we went to the animal shelter. And then Ubered back to the store where he picked me up at. And then I said, okay, I'm going to go home. That fool got out the car. I said, what? Wait, what? You staying here? He said, yeah. I said, no. It's a date, which means today's date. You want tomorrow's date, then call me tomorrow. Then, when he got his ass right back in the car, he called me on the way to his house talking about, I was hoping a little more was going to happen. Drop the mic on that. Drop the mic on that. Yes, ma'am, that happened to me. I had a friend. He said, call me if you ever need anything. So I called him. I said, hey, I got to go do my laundry, please. Can you take me? And I can do my laundry in my apartment, but it would be easier if I went to a laundromat and did it all at one time versus doing 3 small loads at a time. I said, please, can you come pick me up so I can go do my laundry? Yeah, of course. We went to the laundromat. We dropped off my clothes. We went to go get some food. And then all of a sudden, I'm like steak and beef. Can you sleep with me, though? Can you sleep with me? No, please. Please, can you sleep with me? That's why I don't date men like that. I don't date men. They thirsty motherfuckers. No, I can't do that. I'm so sorry. A dog ass, yo. Can you sleep with me, though? Why? Because you picked me up and did my laundry? So I could do it. You asked me to ask you if I wanted to hang out, do laundry, and chill. Like, I had a guy come. This is why I don't date men. I'm trying to tell you. So a guy come to my house, and then it was my friend. I met him at work. We was cool as a ceiling fan, man. Like, it was a cool dude. I really he was cool as all get out as a friend. Can you sleep with me though? Can we fuck? Can I spend a night? I know I got a girl, and I can only come from like 2 to 5. But can we sleep? I can't tell you how wrong I've been done by men and why I don't motherfucking like them. I don't like a motherfucking nigga. And I'm not saying that people cannot be. I'm not saying the men can be, but not the ones that I meet. I met a guy at a bar. He bought me drinks all fucking night, got me really drunk, took me home, and decided if I take you to my house, I'm gonna have sex with you. And he was very much a wealthy one. Got me to his house, and they gonna say, because the only reason I went to his house is because I couldn't drive my own car. I was intoxicated. So he drove me. He said, I'll take you down. You can come spend the night on my couch. The couch was not what he wanted. Can you sleep with me though? Can we fuck? They wonder why I don't like them. Not like that. You don't even know how to be my damn friend. At least I can get friendship from I'm a woman. No, I can't do that. I can't remember the last time I've had affection. Like truly. Since my ex. Because I'm tired of people just wanting me for, can you sleep with me though? What do I look like? Is there a coochie on my face? Did I miss something? Did my face look like a coochie? Did I miss something? Am I like vagina body or something? So, some women are the same though. Last time I really slept with a female, I found out after she was married. Can you sleep with me though? What kind of shit is this? Jezebels. You're right. What kind of shit is this? I get tired, man. That's why I really don't mind being by myself. Can you sleep with me though? My ex had boyfriends, girlfriends. It got to the point where I really kind of was getting sick of sleeping with her. Because when she was cheating, she would do her stuff like this. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, we've been together for 3 years. If we're monogamous and you say you don't sleep with nobody, then why are you doing that? Because she was. Can you sleep with me though? Can you still get my rocks off though? Can I still look at you and get turned on and do this shit and that and the other? I just can't do the rest because I've been sleeping somewhere else. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's why I get fucking sick of people. People lies. They lies. They bullshits. They this, they that, the others. I am not a pound box. You're not gonna just fuck me. And I'm not interested in fucking anybody. I don't even know if I have a libido anymore. Can you sleep with me though? Mm-mm. No. No, I can't. Because then when I sleep with your dog ass, then you're going to chase me everywhere. Hey, Rashima, I'm so sorry. I'm not in the same. I'm not. Sweet love. I'm in a like weird mood. Rashima almost went to jail tonight over something I didn't do. And I was so lucky to find out that there are good people in this world. Can you sleep with me? I don't know why. That just keeps like recycling in my head. Can you sleep with me though? I'm married, but can you sleep with me though? I'm sleeping around, I'm fucking around on you, but can you sleep with me though? You know, I want to buy you a $5, bag of chips and a drink, but can you sleep with me though? I thought something was gonna happen, so can we sleep with me though? God dang it. I'm tired of being treated like that. That's why I gave you guys the advice I gave you. Close the motherfucking legs. Close your legs. Or are you a pound box? Close your legs. Close them. And expect more of the people. Of men, women, anyone. I get it from women too. Close your legs. And just date. Tell them you don't have a tell them you have a chastity belt. Tell the guys they have to put on a condom. That'll turn them off real quick. Even if they want to put on that condom, just don't do the shit. Can you sleep with me though? What happened to Netflix and chill? What happened to the romantic shit? That's why I give you guys the advice I give. Because sex don't make everything. And the show don't make me. So who am I? Do you know? Can you sleep with me though? No, I can't. These legs are like shut tight. Good luck getting in there. My libido is going even for my damn self. Because I'm sick of having to answer that damn question. Can you sleep with me though? Can we, a guy, so I had a guy come to my house. He's like, my dick, my dick, my dick, my dick, my dick is long, my dick is this. All you need is some dick. I just don't know. Y'all made a motherfucker this fuck. I'm fucking fed up. I am fed up. Nobody want to listen to this segment. Get the fuck on. I'm fed up with people wanting to just have sex with me. Why should I have sex with you? You don't even know me. And then on top of that, you got sores on your penis, as far as I've heard. And as far as you've shown, the mug goes so far as to pull it out right in front of me, and there's sores on it. Can we sleep with me though? Baby. One of my exes slept with her ex and ended up with more stuff coming out of herself than I could even know. Can you sleep with me though? No, not no more. You got stuff coming out of your stuff after you decided to cheat on me with your ex. Can you sleep with me? No. No. I ended up in the doctor and shit because you kept doing it. Can you sleep with me though? It's the saddest thing I ever experienced because I was really in love with that person. My ex-wife just kept sleeping around with everybody. Told me about it, but didn't tell me the part of she was actually having relations with other people. She told me about the rest. We went to this person's house, and my cousin was sleeping with this man, but it was really her. Can you sleep with me though? No. Why we don't have S no more? That's why. That's why. Why should I have S with you and you keep disappearing for countless of days? Calling me when you want me to pick you up. Because honestly, everything we own is mine. Ask yourself, do I love myself first? I didn't at first, but I do. I do now. Can you sleep with me though? No, I can't. I can't do it. So, this being said, it's been 3 hours. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. I went from the Ace of Wands and I graduated to the Hierophant. Thank you very much for joining. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I know I can't sleep with you though. Because I know what's going to happen if I do. You're going to be stuck on me. I'm excellent, wonderful, and I'm a keeper. Thank you. I love you all.